Well, about that, I have a question. I'm actually working on starting a band right now, and there's 23 guitarists.
Yeah.
And we all have these Epiphone double necks over here, and we're all using Marshall half stacks. Yeah. It's called Guitar Me.
There's actually
Guitar plus Army together, Guitar Me.
There's actually this thing called Guitarchestra, and it was I think like 70 guitarists or something.
See, I was kidding.
No, this has really happened.
Did you guys see the Spinal Tap thing?
I did. That was hilarious.
There's this video.
The Spinal
They
Tap
did
thing
big
we're being
bottoms
asked
with like every bass player on the tour.
Oh wow.
It was
Man.
ridiculous.
There
You
was
should check it out. It's on YouTube.
there's also
Oh, that's right. It's on Gearwire.
there was also 77 drummers recently by the Boredoms.
Oh my good God.
Yeah. There's
Wow.
recordings of that too. I mean, the thing is that like it doesn't matter how much you're dealing with. It just matters how you deal with recording it.
Mhm.
All right, like it doesn't matter what time and place it takes care of because you're sitting there and your end result is the same time and space. You know what I mean? It's the same. Like everything's going on at the same time in the end recording. So it doesn't matter when you record it. It just matters that you can organize it at the same time.
Well, what I'd be doing with Guitar Me is I'd actually have 24 different whisper room booths up on the stage. So the audience actually can't see anything happening, and they can't hear the guitars live. They just hear the PA mix.
Oh, man, so
You know.
that could work.
So we're
When's the
looking for
first
an
gig?
engineer.
I will be there.
Yeah.
One thing I think we should tackle that's actually more important
Can't think of anything funny to say.
That was kind of funny.
is stacking, vocal stacking for hip hop, for rock, and the importance
Yeah.
of that. It's something that I think more or less is what this question would want to answer.
Yeah, and that's actually something I can tackle with the hip hop vocal stacking.
Yeah.
Some people are just naturally really good at it. They're really good at matching their recent recording. The rhythms are so natural that they just hit it every time. But the biggest thing that I did was I'd have to spend a lot of my time in the mix moving around different phrasings from each word, taking different syllables and moving them to match the original recording. And I'd usually spend quite a lot of time doing that, and there's really no way to automate it. But of course, you know, when there's breaths, there's large spaces between different parts that the vocalist is doubling. You've got to use a gate there because you're picking up headphone noise, you're picking up lip noise. Sometimes when they're doing the doubles, they're actually saying the whole part, but they only enunciate, they only say aloud the parts they want to double up. So those other parts, you'll hear lip noises, you'll hear breath noises and all that, and so you got to gate that out. Between the parts that you actually want to hear, you got to gate that out. But then the other half is actually just taking the different phrases and matching them, like I talked about a second ago. And aside from doing that with a digital audio workstation, I don't know how that would be done, because you can actually visually look at the different phrase elements and compare them, and you just cut notches and you just slide the piece along so it matches the phrase in the original take.